Hey everybody, it's the Tice Man here. Last night, Friday night, Smackdown. Just a little recap, just a little bit of insight. We got Carmelo Hayes. Just came up short with that United States Championship tournament right now, as it looks like it's going to be. It's going to be Santos Escobar versus KO for the for that number one contender spot. For those who don't know, this is actually pretty much this is an old school storyline, technically, because now KO with the cast on his hand is of course I'm showing left hand because I'm left-handed. I think Kevin Owens is right-handed. I think, yeah, he's right-handed. Yeah, but I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna show my left hand. Um, But with the cast on his hand, it's always been like an old gimmick. I hate to pull the veil behind you, but this is gone. There's going to be some point where, this is a good storyline, and I mean, there's a reason why you reuse it, because eventually Logan's going to be like, oh, he used that cast to cheat. He's cheating with that cast. He shouldn't be able to wrestle me with that cast on his hand. And then it's going to escalate to you doing KO's hand. But usually this is one of those storylines where you've seen it in the past, you've seen it before. That cast is going to come into play. It didn't come into play last night. That's because Kevin Owens didn't need to. It was babyface versus babyface. Why would you use the cast on the babyface? I mean, and like I said, Carmelo Hayes. The kid's pretty good, you know, and I see a lot of good things in him, and I'm glad that Shawn Michaels chose him to represent NXT. The kid deserves a call up. He deserves to be in the main spot, in the main roster, and I hope that this is not just a one-off and they give him a shot, because the kid really deserves a shot. He deserves to come up to the main roster and make his mark, because he did some good work. And the last couple weeks I saw him, he really impressed me. And it would be a real shame if he has to go back to NXT. I mean, I understand NXT is trying to be like their third brand, but you're still considering it developmental. So, I mean, yeah, you're going to need to polish him up. He's still a little green, but man, the kid's got talent, and sometimes, as someone says, talent triumphs over everything. And he's got talent. He's good. He looks great, and he's gonna be really good in this industry. Hey, Butch Reed, Butch Reed, the Butcher had a match, and he's looking for a tag team partner. Steve says he'll help you out. So you got a tag team partner right now. Butcher, Steve Young, just that guy right there in the background. He'll be your tag team partner. He told me personally he wants to be your tag team partner. That wants to be your tag team partner. Now, if you can put that up on the ring and not break it, you two have fun, okay? As long as Steve comes back to me in one piece, we'll be good. But Steve says he wants to be your tag team partner. So you have a tag team partner. The poster of Steve Young. Once again, I'm saying the poster of Steve Young, not the actual Steve Young. He's not. He will not. That never happened. But that poster, he wants to be your tag team partner. Anyway, where was I? And the main event. I have a problem with the main event. Or this being the quote unquote last show of the year, the last show of a live event, because obviously they're going to have like two specials coming next week. But they're going to have, house shows, but you know what I mean. But the last televised events, to have the finish for the main event and the last show to be a disqualification is kind of a letdown. I understand you're trying to protect Solo. You're trying to protect AJ Styles, but that's not how you do it. I'm not for the last match. If that was how you saw it, if you wanted to protect both of them, then you should have had you had the makings of you had a makings of a 6-man tag. You could have had um, Randy Orton, LA Knight, and AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns, Solo, and Jimmy. And yeah, you can throw shenanigans in there, but you could have a roll up or a a crooked finish. You know what I'm talking about, or where the heel does something dastardly and gets away with it. That would make sense. Instead of a clean finish, there's a belt. Let's say LA is there. He's ready to hit the blood first trauma. Roman comes in with the title belt, cracks him in the head. Jimmy hits the frog splash, and 1, 2, 3. The ref never saw it. Solo or Paul's up there on the thing going, distracting the ref, or even causing his other team. That would have been something, that would have been a better ending than just having Roman Reigns come in there towards the end and clock AJ Styles in the back of the head. And you still could have had the little fight going on between Randy Orton, AJ Styles, and LA Knight at the end, because then they're going to be pushing each other, blaming each other for the loss, instead of okay, we helped each other, we got them, and then they start fighting over who's going to get Roman Reigns. I understand it's the story you're trying to tell, but you still could have told it with a 6-man tag, still protected everybody in the whole hunt, and had a better finish than just straight up Roman Reigns clocking AJ Styles. But that's about it. The holidays are coming up here soon. We got Christmas coming up. I am working on the blooper highlight reel. Once I get that in the pipeline, we'll post it up. The end of the year blooper highlight reel, outtakes. Hey, I make mistakes a lot, so it's funny, and that's what this show is. It's an entertainment purpose. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And hey, I'll see you in the next video.